Yeah, I think it was important. The past couple of years, we've been in the top 20, and we were able to get to a Final Four in 2016. But I thought in that game we didn't really have the belief that we could win the national championship, and so. To be able to take a young group on the road, starting anywhere from 4 to 5 sophomores, 4 to 5 juniors, and a couple freshmen, to show them what the top of college soccer is and what it takes to win a national championship, means everything to us in the sense that we can play at that level. Now I think we need to sustain it and we need to be more consistent. But if that's the top of college soccer, then we're right there. And I think that there's a real belief in my group that if we change, some things that we can control, that we'll get there. And I think for us, playing at all the different venues and playing in all the different, opponents, it's good for us because now we've got a little bit more gratitude for what we have here at Denver. I think when you're on the road for 18 of 21 or 22 days, there's a lot of connection going on with the team, and connection drives trust. And I think the one thing that has separated my group or this group from other groups is that they're a little bit more willing to hold each other accountable. And I think for us, that's a true sign of connection, of trust, and somebody that's going to hold you accountable to make sure that you bring your best every day. And we're fleshing out hard truths, and there's some tough conversations that we're having, but iron sharpens iron, and the team is only going to be as good as the standards and the accountability that they set. And so for me, being on the road as much as we were, the commitment level's really high. The trust continues to grow within the team, and for us, it was just a wonderful experience to show the kids, the city of Seattle, to show the kids what the Midwest is, and then to be able to go back to Stanford and Cal. It was an amazing trip. It was a trip of a lifetime, and we learned a lot of important lessons that are going to make us stronger and more resilient as we get prepared for knockout soccer here in November. Yeah, I think as long as you're able to approach every situation, honestly, and really look at, hey, where do we make mistakes, and where do we come up short, and we can flush truths out earlier in the season about the things that we need to work on, then we can address it. I've got a great group of kids. I've got a great group of leaders. I've got kids that have, even though we're young, they've been around the block, and for these guys to be having the discussions that they do, to be able to hold each other accountable the way that they do, it's going to make sure that we're ready to go when knockout football comes. Because you make one mistake, you have one bad clearance, you have an own goal, that doesn't matter. That play was in the past, and we have to move forward. And so for us, it was always about finding adversity so we could grow from the moments. And my team has to be the most resilient team in the country. There's no other team that has come close to playing, at Washington, at Seattle, IU, Notre Dame, at Cal, at Stanford. I mean, it's crazy. People call me crazy, but for us, we wanted to see what the top of college soccer is, and we feel really good about it. We feel really good about where we're at. Yeah, to play on the front foot. I mean, our record at home is ridiculous, and that's hence why we have to go on the road and play these top teams, because they don't want to come and play here. And to be able to have SMU, a top 10 team, coming into town is, this is a must win for us. We know that. Yeah, I think for us, it's just, to be able to go into different cities and to feel the support of the alumni and to feel the support of the families. I mean, our families travel with us everywhere. It gives the kids the supportive network that we need to grow, and for the alumni that came out, thank you. I mean, for our guys to feel the love and support and to feel like there's something bigger than them, and that's what they're working towards, and their job is just to play their role and bring their best and their authenticness to our program is it's so important, because for us, our job is to make the community a better place, and it starts with our Denver soccer community.